Hello YouTube, this is the Dark Artisan. This is my first ever video, so please bear with me if I make a few mistakes. I just wanted to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about the two armies I play. Now, as you can probably tell, I play Blood Angels and Dark Eldar. I want to tell you a little bit about why I play them and about my interest in the hobby. So, I originally started playing 40k about 15 years ago in 2nd edition, and I dropped out of the hobby just as 3rd edition came out. I was always a Blood Angel player. Don't know what it was that attracted me to them. Kind of loved the red Space Marines that went on the front. Read a little bit of the fluff, really got into that. And kind of went from there. I have a little bit of a collection problem in the fact that I liked one of everything. Eventually though, kind of just lost track of the hobby, didn't really get into it, sold all my models. And 15 years later, I decided to get back into it. I always kind of had a bit of an interest in the whole lore side of things as well. I'd played the Space Marine game and Kill Team and such on the Xbox. And around about 6-7 months ago now, I decided to get back into it. So I bought myself a Space Marine Tactical Squad and enough paint to be able to paint them up like Blood Angels. And to this day, I have quite a large collection of Blood Angel stuff, which I'll get round to showing you in another video. However, I was a little bit bored of playing the same army again and again and again, and the Dark Eldar were kind of looming on a new release, and a lot of the models that were out were a lot nicer than what they used to be from what I remembered in 2nd edition. I mean, the old school Raiders, the Warriors, the Reaver jet bikes, things like that. Very, very different, even the grotesque especially. So yeah, they were looming on release, and I kind of wanted something else to play and build and paint. Starting to get a bit bored of painting red. So that's when my Dark Eldar project started. And I bought quite a large army based around the 5th edition codex. And I wish I'd kind of waited, because I did end up with a few models, i.e. witches, that I don't particularly use much anymore. So I kind of wish I waited for that. However, I do love the Dark Eldar Codex, and I also have quite a large collection of Dark Eldar now, which I'm also ploughing my way through painting. So the reason I put these models in front of you is just to reflect the feel that I get out of both armies. In relation to the Dark Eldar, absolutely love the homunculus side of things. It's not all I play. I do play quite Cabal heavy as well. Not so much with witches. And these 3 grotesque that you see here, the 2 ones at the back are actually Warhammer Fantasy Vargheist, with bits and pieces from the spare Talos kit. The one closest to us is actually a Rat Ogre, again with bits and pieces added on. We've then got Urian Rakarth. That's actually an old metal model that I got quite cheaply. We've then got Mephiston, who, if you've read the new codex, is not so much of the beast that he was. However, I have found a little bit of love for trying to play him now that he's an independent character. And we've also got some Death Company there, as when I played 5th edition Blood Angel Codex, I was very Death Company heavy. I am very pleased though that the jump packs are now only 3 points each instead of 15. The terrain in question is also something that I've made. There's a few bits and pieces that you can't quite see, but the piece behind Mephiston is an inhaler and an eyedropper. And obviously you can see a few bits of straws here and there as well. The barricade that I've got in the front is actually, I don't know the correct name for it. It's a stake topper that you use in the garden to plant seeds. The 2 balls are actually from them, and the tube is the tube that you put in the hole. So yeah, well, quite a bit of scenery like this, and I would just want to kind of tell you a little bit about this. I do predominantly play, obviously, Dark Eldar and Blood Angels. I do have an Eldar force, which I don't field by itself. It started as allies for my Dark Eldar, and I kind of went a little bit mad and bought everything in the Codex. So yeah, I do have a little bit of, not a challenge as such going on at the moment, but I wanted to get all of my Blood Angels and my Dark Eldar painted up. Now, I will do the showcase and show you what I do have already painted and such for my various armies. However, I just want to show you what I have got to paint, and I'm setting myself the deadline of the 17th of March, which is my birthday, to get these done by. So yeah, there is quite a lot. I will show you. I have wrote them out in a list of 500 points, and also put a couple of characters in with them. So the first one there, Blood Angels, Librarian, Jump Pack, Attack Bike and 4 bikes, a Drop Pod, 5 Death Company and Mephiston. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be jumping backwards and forwards between each group in order to get them done. I have changed them around a little bit just so that I don't have too many troops in one choice. And as you can see, I've only been on with this project around about 3 weeks, so I've already done the first group. I've then done the Void Raven, 3 Grotesques, Urian Rakarth, Raider and 10 Warriors. I've actually painted another 5 Death Company, Chaplain, a Baal Predator, Assault Terminators and Lamartes. Currently on with a Venom, Reaper, 5 Racks, 3 Grimoire Grotesques and Lilith. And as you can see, I have quite a few more groups to get through. So that is going to be what my target is. And that doesn't include what I already have painted. So when I get round to it, I will be uploading a video showing each of my models in the current army that I have, and talk about how I play them. So you can look forward to that, as well as hopefully some battle reports as well. So yes, thanks for listening, and goodbye.